When sisters Carolyn McLaughlin and Wanda Faye Willingham were growing up in Albany's South End, the importance of community was instilled at a young age.
When people could not buy or pay for their groceries.
They gave them credit.
Yes. They gave them credit.
Extending credit and compassion at the family's grocery store wasn't the only lesson Vidi and Joe McLaughlin taught their girls. They also demonstrated the importance of activism, opening their doors for those heading to the March on Washington.
They came by car, some of them came by train, and I can still remember my mother saying, "They're on their way here, I just got a phone call." And they had laid out this spread because these people were on their way to Washington.
But like most kids at that age, they had different interests. Carolyn became a chemist. Wanda Faye worked in the New York State retirement system. However, those seeds of community responsibility would surface, and issues in their community meant they couldn't remain neutral.
Originally, back in '97 when I first ran, it really was just looking out and seeing that, and also feeling that people didn't have a voice.
It would be gun violence pushing Willingham, and it would be personal. Her son was shot and killed. So in 1997, she too ran for Albany's Common Council. She lost, but came back in 1999, winning a seat on the Albany County Legislature, pushing for gun legislation.
It was some kind of experience to have people come from all over to kill my legislation.
It wasn't Carolyn's first win that taught her she was courageous, diving into politics. It was 2 losses. The first was for state assembly.
I ran and I lost by 750 votes. That, to get so close and yet so far.
A run for mayor was the second. A win would have meant that she was Albany's first black mayor, but also, she says, it would have spoken volumes to the black community. But they refused to get on board.
It's still out there that people so often think that white is better. They're going to do more because that's all they know. Because that's... I'm sorry. And until you change it, that's all they're ever going to know.
Persistence was another tool their parents gave them, and 2 years after those losses, Carolyn now joins her sister, who's serving her 5th term on the county legislature, following the November election. What would their parents think?
I think they would both be very proud and know that, they did good. They did good.
We have an obligation, we have a responsibility, but not only that, you're capable.
Elaine Houston, News Channel 13.